Hello, Arthur here, and we're back with more Zeepkist, and today I'm going to review some tracks from this week. Let's start. And the first one, Museum Tour. This is pretty interesting track, great scenery, and from my understanding, this track have multiple ways how you can pass it. At the beginning you can choose where you want to go, left or right. It really doesn't matter because this is a loop, but maybe left will be faster than right, I don't know, we need to try. Also, metal have slightly different grips than the road, so you need combat while steering. And there is a detour, which I didn't found at my first attempt, which is what you see right now. But even first one was some way lacking of all these bounds and wall rides, which is not should be an intended way to pass this track. And I never have another lucky attempt to finish this track with detour, because you need to manage your speed to go there, and it should be really faster, I believe, after time done by detour. University of Zeep. Finally we have University of Zeepkist by St. Nicholas. I was slightly upset that Nicholas just logged off couple tracks before this one, and I wanted to ask him to show me how to do this track perfectly. Because for me, I did all cuts that I found, I did all wall rides, pool rides, I don't know, but I still don't manage even closer to the after time. And not even me, other players also, like 48 after time, 51 goal time, and on the board there's like 52, 54, 1 minute from me. As I mentioned, this track have a lot of jumps, wall rides and small tricks to do it. So I think I found not every corner cut or trick to be faster. Wave Machine by Diabler. You know, I personally enjoyed tracks of Diabler, not for their layout, but for all these new mechanics that he creates, like engine for soulbox, wave, like in this time. And as you can see, I almost got it, I almost catch the wave, but can't handle it. But it's a great idea, people tried it, people done it, some people even like do it like in 24-25 seconds. I'm barely managing to do it in like around 1 minute interval. I had one lucky attempt when I like from first or third wave catch the wave, but I was off guard because I was too fast and I was hitting the prior wave, so I stopped and crashed and failed my attempt. As the review for the track, someone in this lobby said, I enjoy this track, it's great, but I don't wanna do it again. And I totally agree with that. Okay, and next track from Kerncob. Nails for Bambi, Tacks for snacks. I don't know, maybe it's related to something, but I don't know. Yet again, I usually say I love Kerncob track, and this one you have guidelines, you understand where and how you need to go. It's all line perfect, like no problematic steering. The one problem that I have at first couple attempts is just to understand where the finish and how to get there. It was not clear for me at the first time. Post-Meridian Parkway by Kerncob. 2 level for 1 week. Nice. And people in the lobby love this track more, maybe because of the layout. It's not ice, it's just glassy surface, so it's interesting. And you need to be really tight on corners and smooth on your steering to not lose speed and finish it on a really high time or low time in this case, but people like this track more than previous one. And now we're on the Geyduarbob. This is track from Janji, and I would say this is track more like for pro players. And right now I didn't finish it. Now we're watching how this track was done by St. Nicholas, and the problem is the jump, where I never could done it that I could just finish it. So my all attempts were stopping on the jump to the hill. All other part, as you can see from the lobby, St. Nicholas was the only one who finished it, but a couple people were really close. Yeah, so I would say this is a really hard track. Precision Valley Fullspeed Alxty. It was a nice track, you know. I enjoy speed track, and this was interesting. It has all what you expect from speed track, and even more, like wall ride jumping, which is not usually used. And also you have two finishes, risky one and not so risky, but still because of the event I fail so many times right before the finish. It was hard, but it was enjoyable. Centrifuge, same by Alxty, and well, I already played some kind of such tracks, or let's say with same concept. It's basically you need to jump from one cup to another, and you have guidelines. This is a light bulb. By that you understand when you need to jump, and it's up to you figure out how high and on what angle you need to jump to have perfect landing, or at least landing where you not crush your soapbox, which I did so many times. But I believe this is a really doable track, and you can do it really fast because all this light bulb align if you will do really perfect jumps. You can jump from one to another, third, fourth, and into the finish, and not making full cycle through these cups. Burnout by Tacks. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. And this track was slightly trolling. As you can see, it used glassy transparent surface. First couple of times I was trying to avoid it. I didn't understand how to go, so I just go in photo mode and see how people do this track, and then I got it that, oh man, this is transparent. It's not like nothing there, so you can drive there. After that I was able to finish this track, and yet again I'm not a big fan of all this neon. It's like burning, so I rather turn off all my bloom to play such track, but it is what it is. I finish it, I pretty enjoy it after I understand that there is track, not emptiness. Blue by that guy. Well, this is enjoyable track, and that guy made YouTube video like validation attempt for his track on a Steam page, so you can watch what to expect from this level. But his after time wasn't so strong. As you can see, people are beat it, and this is, I believe, one of this way where I understand how and where I can make more time or make more speed and not lose a lot of time. But this is like definitely lack of experience. I know, but I can't do it perfectly to not lose time. As you can see, people are just faster than me, but even I can do it like faster than after time. Maoustard Corizzo by Mao. I don't know who it is, but this is another really speedy track, and as you can see, there's like 1 minute left, 1:10 after time, and people just don't finish it. It's pretty hard map. You need to do a lot of jumps. You need to remember this track, because in some cases there's a blind corners or really fast corners where you need to just remember. You don't have time to react on them. And you can't start from specific checkpoint. You need every time start from the beginning, and it's frustrating. So one small attempt and you start over. Maybe this track not for such fast lobbies or not for open lobbies. Maybe it's for solo mode where you need to grind and make some work records, then it's fine. But in this case it's not working well. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. This was the last track from this week. There were more tracks, but I don't include them because I choose some like 10-12 tracks to try. Surprisingly, there were a lot of new tracks, but I don't choose packs. I don't pick tracks that like long, like 5-7 minutes. It's not for 7 minutes lobby. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.